Now, let's have a quick conversation on matters surrounding the election and perhaps looking ahead for the May 29th inaugural event for the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Joining us now is the Deputy Director for Media and Communications of the APC Presidential Campaign Council, Otumba Abiodun Ajiboye. Let's try him again and see if we have him this time. Otumba, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Absolutely, I can. So here's what I was asking earlier. How is the party preparing for the May 29th inauguration?
Yes, I was saying categorically that we've put our best in the elections, the campaigns. We all put our best. We tried. We did all we could, all we should, and God gave us victory at the election. So we should be. Having produced the president-elect and the 16th president of Nigeria, it's only reasonable for us to be ready, happy. We are happy and we are prepared for the inauguration. Actually, the inauguration is the major responsibility of the current government.
Absolutely,
government of President Muhammadu Buhari. But they have set up their right committee and they have co-opted our members into that committee. And I think everything is going on very well as we speak.
How seriously would you say that the APC is taking threats of destruction of the inaugural ceremony?
Well, you know that we understand the game. Those who are hot seem not to know the boundaries and limits of their rights and privileges. For anybody to think that they want to truncate the inauguration is just a joke. How can it work? We are a country. There is a constituted authority. Election held. Election was won. Election is adjudged free and fair. And somebody says there won't be inauguration. That's a joke, a complete joke. We won't be bothered. We won't be distracted. Our party and our presidential candidate is at this point seriously considering how to bring about a government that will provide succor to the Nigerian people, that will put smiles on the faces of the Nigerian people, that will provide food for the hungry, that will provide shelter for the homeless, and provide opportunities for the forlorn. So we are not by any reason or in any way perturbed by the distraction. We see it as distraction, and those who have the responsibility to take care of the distractions are doing so.
And those that you accuse of this distraction, those that the APC has accused of the threat of distraction of the inaugural ceremony, are saying that these threats are all made up by the APC itself. What's your reaction to that?
Doesn't that sound funny to you? We labored for an election. We labored. We worked. We campaigned. We won an election, and we now be staging how the inauguration will be truncated or disrupted. Is there any logic in that kind of reasoning? I can see. They are the ones that are trying to truncate the inauguration.
I see.
How does it benefit us for the inauguration to be truncated? So why must we stage that when we have a responsibility to put a government in place? Is that the time we now be thinking of many ways or any way whatsoever to truncate the inauguration? There's no logic in that.
Well,
don't bother about such.
I see. I want us to move away from the inauguration and talk about events post the election and how heated things have continued to be. I want to hear from you. What has been the APC's general assessment of the ethnic profiling and toxic conversations that have taken place since the elections?
I have said before. I said one of those presidential candidates of that time, of the 2023 elections, played an ethnic game, played a religious game, played a religious card and an ethnic card. It is part of desperation on the part of Peter Obi to have gone ahead and play such ethnic card and religious cards. Peter Obi practically went into churches and told them, take your country back, take your country back. And we just saw the conversation that took place, the audio that took place between himself and the general overseer of the church, Pastor Adeboye, not Pastor Adeboye, Oyedepo. This is to tell you how far somebody like Peter Obi went to ensure that he declares a religious war. But God is higher than man. God had shown them that he is God and he will forever remain God.
But when you listen to the audio, and I hope that we don't spend too much time on this because the other side is not here, but when you listen to the audio, he didn't say that he was declaring a religious war, did he now?
He said this is a religious war.
Well, he said it is. He said it is. He didn't say he was declaring one.
No. Look, are we? When you want to reason logically about somebody's statement, is the statement taken in verbatim or you make inferences? Every statement is made with an intent. It beholds on a reasonable and intelligent person to draw out the intent of a statement made by another person.
But I want to hear from you. What do you think the APC's own role is in this ethnic profiling and in the toxic conversations?
We are not. APC is not interested in ethnic politics. APC is a national party. Nigeria is for everybody. Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Efik, Igbo.
I see.
And we believe that a president has emerged, and the president of Nigeria is the president of everybody. Tinubu is going to provide good leadership
for
every Nigerian.
I'm afraid we'll have to leave it here.
Pride of every Nigerian.
Unfortunately, we'll have to leave it here for now. We'll pick this up again some other time. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.